Yo. We back with another episode. This a crazy one, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys. This is a crazy one. Y'all probably don't know who this is, but when he get to talking, it's gonna jog our memory a little bit. I ain't gonna say too much. If we sit here talk about what this man has done, we're gonna be here all day. Go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
It's Dwanerobinson, the CEO of Fourth Quarter TV, the hottest blog in Florida, soon to be the world. You don't know what's going on.
I call him Mr. Fourth Quarter, Mr. Do It All. I don't know how he keep up with everything, but he make it happen.
I appreciate that.
So go ahead, tell them about yourself real quick. Let's get a little insight of who you are.
I run the blog. I keep, everybody up to date on the news. Your favorite artists before they blow up. Always promoting artists. I manage a couple artists, still currently do. A&R, whatever you want me to be, I'm gonna do it. Investor, all that. But yeah, the blog mainly my thing. That's really what
Okay then. So if y'all don't know, just to keep y'all so y'all can really know. If y'all watched the interview with Glory had brought him up. Was saying
shout out Glory too. That's my boy.
Right. That's who he was. This is who he was talking about. If y'all watch it, I know it was a long interview, but he said he was one of the people, and this guy right here, he true to his word. He want to see people win for real, and I really appreciate him for coming in here talking to us real quick.
Most definitely.
So, growing up, where you growing? Where you from?
I'm from Melbourne.
Okay,
it's about like 15, 20 minutes from Cocoa, like that area on the East Coast. But yeah, that's where I grew up, Melbourne, Palm Bay.
How was it in Melbourne? Cause you don't never hear nobody from Melbourne.
I mean, okay, we ain't finna do all that. All right? We got some folks now. We got some people, but like usual, you feel me? Normal everyday life, like for a kid, whatever you think it was that.
So you running the streets now?
Nah, not like that.
So what you was doing? Sports?
Yeah, I played football growing up. I played football growing up. All my life, I played sports and shit like that. Mainly football.
So you ain't hooping? You ain't playing no soccer? What?
Nah, hell no, I ain't playing no soccer. It was football. My OG put me on. I slept in my crib with a football. That's all I knew.
So
thing.
Why you stopped playing football?
I had a jet, bro. Honestly, and it probably sound like it was just like I was done with football. Like at the time that I had my daughter, I was like, you know what, I'm done with football. Like I want to do something else. Like you have to understand, like. Football's not forever in the first place. Everybody in the NFL ain't gonna be in the NFL forever anyway.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I felt like at the time I had just did enough, and I had got to college. I did what I wanted to do. Like I was good, so I was good on it for a little while, forever.
Okay, then. So you like Kobe? You a dad, girl dad?
Girl dad,
Yeah,
definitely. Well, that's a real thing though, for sure.
Yeah. So how it is like raising a daughter?
It's hard. Like it's not hard. The hardest part is starting. Like the hardest part is like learning how to be a girl dad, right? Like a lot of men, I feel like for instance Kodak, right? Kodak recently just said if it's a girl, I'm gonna be the baby daddy. If it's a boy, I'm gonna be a boyfriend. Like that's what he told his baby mama literally yesterday. So that's like a perfect example. Like I feel like sometimes men be scared to raise daughters. So that's the hardest part is getting over that initial fear. Other than that, it's
smooth sailing.
Yeah, it's everybody got that parenting gene in them, that nurturing, you know what I'm saying? That big cub, Papa Bear type shit in them. So,
what's the toughest thing you so far like? Cause I know certain like when you have a daughter, like certain things you can't be as rough as you want to be.
Right.
With a girl, with a boy. Cause I grew up in a house of all boys. We don't got no sisters.
Most definitely.
So I got a sister. I got two sisters, but they don't live with me per se. But how is it like? Raising and the discipline and all that other stuff.
I don't discipline. Like, it's not that I don't discipline, but I don't discipline. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't handle that. Like, that's her mom. Like, I let her mom do that.
Okay. Then.
But the hardest part, like, as far as that, is her attitude. Like, cause they be so sassy, bro. Them girls be so sassy. Daughters, they gonna give you attitude. Like, they really gonna test you. But it is what it is. That's what come with it, type thing. So.
Okay, then. So, after you had your daughter, you stopped playing football. What was next for you? What was you doing? What was you working on?
Honestly, I was kind of like in that space where like you lost. I had left college, boom, moved in with my girl at the time. We moved in, and I was just kind of like just trying to figure it out. doing, you know what I'm saying, normal things to get some money and whatever else you had to do to get some money and make a way type thing. And then we were sitting there one day, and I was like, bro, I want to do something like cool. And it was like I think I was watching Virgil Abloh and like his Instagram, and I was looking at the photographers and everything. I was like, I want to design clothes. But I've always like I used to have a notebook where like I would draw, you know what I'm saying, and put it on like go to apps and try to put it on there and everything, and it just never like I never took it serious because I was playing football. Like I wasn't really worried about that. And then so I was doing that, and I came up with fourth quarter. But the fourth quarter comes from my OG like football fourth quarter, obviously, you know what I'm saying, hand in hand. And what we was gonna do, we was gonna open a gym. Like if I was to make it at the time, like, cause I was straight, like I was good, like, you know what I'm saying. So I had a chance. So like we was planning, if I made it, we was gonna open the gym. So that's where the fourth quarter thing come from. But how I did it was, my dad at the time had a lot going on. So I was like, I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying, just mess around with fourth quarter and, you know what I'm saying, design some clothes. So I think I had put it on like a long sleeve shirt or something. And I had my girl model it. Kind of took off a little bit.
Okay, then.
So I was like, okay, what I'm going to do next? Then I had a camera, and then that's kind of when I got into the music. Then I started, like, photographing for, like, a lot of rappers on the east side of Orlando. Like, I would go to their little shows at Midnight Lounge or things like that. Like, I Drive or just little, you know what I'm saying, little venues like that, like XXX type vibes, you feel me?
Shout out to the GOAT, man.
Yeah, for real. I photographed them, like, I photographed them. And then eventually I worked my way to West Orlando, and then the rest is history.
Now we here.
And shout out to Tony Boy too, cause he you feel me? He definitely was the first like bigger artist to like give me a chance, like with the photography and videoing and everything like that.
Okay, so how you knew you wanted? Well, you probably didn't know you was gonna be a blogger, but what?
I ain't no blogger. I'm a street journalist.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't too fond of that blogger term. Cause and it's nothing to do with like, you feel me? I ain't got nothing against bloggers, right? It's just a lot of negative connotations that come with it.
Okay.
And I ain't rocking with it. So I like to consider myself a street journalist.
I like that, street journalist. Oh, that's hard. That's hard.
Don't call me no blogger. I'll show you. Don't do it.
Okay, then. So, what was the next move? Like, you ain't come off the bat with the page. Mm-mm. So how you got into doing the page and getting all those people, getting all them facts and stuff like that? Because you normally right there, you like there. So how you get everything set?
Honestly, a lot of people like, y'all probably think like I got a team of like people that send me stuff and be like, it's just me. I got two other people, like 2 assistants. But, like, they got their life. So, like, you know what I'm saying? They not, like, bloggers. They don't be on their phone. They just be like, hey, did you see this? But other than that, it just kind of be, like, right place, right time, knowing the right people, having the right sources. And honestly, like, and that's what be so funny, right? People be feeling like we be coming up with stories or we be doing this, we be doing that. It be the fans that really do send us stuff. It be the labels that send us stuff. It be, like, you know what I'm saying? And other than that, it be, like, just doing your journalistic job. Okay. I can't reveal too many of them sources, but I be on it.
So what was the like? You ain't gotta say no names, but what was the worst thing you seen? Like, give us a like scenario what you seen, like something crazy. You was like, what the hell is this?
In life or just in the blogs?
Just both. Give us both. I'll tell you both.
The wildest junk I probably done seen. I mean, I done seen all kind of wild stuff on there. I done seen paperwork. I know y'all done seen the Pooh Shiesty thing with the dude with the, you feel me? When y'all seen that with a dude, I don't know if it was a boy or girl, but allegedly it was Pooh Shiesty, and then the video got leaked to like them together, like, and they was sending us the actual footage. So y'all seen the edited footage. We was seeing raw footage, and it'd be terrible, like. But yeah, I just seen all types of crap, like paperwork. Paperwork be funny. I be seeing all types of paperwork.
So what you be thinking, like, all these dudes out here be thinking they so tough, but then when they get behind them doors,
I be knowing, and that's why they, you feel me? That's why some of them feel how they feel, because they be knowing that I be knowing. I don't be, rap is a facade, my boy. It's a job at the end of the day.
You heard what he said. Rappers are a facade. So, man, that's crazy. Because you'll never know how, like, people really are until, like, you know them for real. Mm-hmm.
And don't get it wrong, though. Like, there is still, like, artists that, like, upcoming artists and established artists that are real people. You know what I'm saying? They real people. but a lot of it isn't. It's just rap. It's just lyrics.
Wow. You never, like, I don't know how to explain. I ain't gonna say nothing.
But that right there though is the illusion of just a normal fan, right? Like a normal fan ain't keeping up with it like people who are paying attention like us. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So a normal fan is just that's what it says, so that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, because before I know who you was and I was following your page, I was following your page for the longest, and like we'll just see certain stuff and we'll be like, wow, is that like what it is for real? Or is that just him just saying that? But just saying back, just actually knowing what I know and seeing what I've seen, like it's like crazy.
It's wild. Like it's honest. It be funny. Like, but that's why you can't get in too deep with the politics.
So I got a question. Yeah, you ever got any death threats?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I got one.
What they said?
I don't know what they were mad because some paperwork came out and they were just talking crazy. I sent back laughing faces though.
So they just blowing up. So how? Cause I know you get like flooded with DMs. Mm-hmm. So how you see those specific DMs when people be talking crazy?
You know it'd be crazy, bro. And I actually be telling people this, right? Sometimes like it happen like it ain't just with DMs. Just like in my life, it be like like a song will stop to the point to where I'll hear something that I need to hear, or like I'll pay attention to a DM at the right time. It just be like that. Like it don't be like. But I ain't gonna lie, with this specific instance, the name that it came from, I seen who it was and I laughed and I said, "What he talking about? Let me go click on what he talking about?" And it was that, and I was just like, "Man, stop, man."
Yeah, about that. So
it'd be the older ones that be talking slowly too. It'd be old ones.
So who's somebody that you listening to? Who's like the artist that you post that you like really vibe with heavy?
Like in Orlando or Florida?
Just in general, cause you got a wide.
That's what I say. Honestly, bro, I got a few. Like I like So Wavy Mike. Like I love So Wavy Mike. I love Kick One. I'm really getting in tune with Hurricane Wisdom. He out of Havana. Okay. There's a lot, bro. There's a lot. These folks finna get mad at me. There's a kid out of Eatonville, West 87. His name like West or something, like West Green. He hard. Of course, like, you know what I'm saying, the Hots and the Glocks and the, you know what I'm saying, Reese's. But, like, upcoming, yeah, them ones. I'm leaving people off. Hold on. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my last saved and just tell you that. Oh, Low Shimmy. Low Shimmy from Broward. Low Shimmy, Daydall, they both from Broward.
You don't listen to Jacksonville scene?
I do, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody, I love GMK, J-Dot. Spot him, he hard. Like, people be hating on Spot him, but he hard. But honestly, I've been tuned in, like, to a lot of outside of Florida. Like, that's really where I'm trying to go.
Yeah, because y'all be worldwide.
Yeah, so, like, but of course, like, you know what I'm saying, Florida, I listen to a lot of music, but I listen to so much music, it's hard for me to give you a whole list, but there's some of them. Of course, like, I'm missing a whole bunch, so don't nobody get mad at me and be like, you never show me no. Got how niggas be, so don't be doing all that.
So, how you keep, like, cause I know some people, sometimes you get mad, like, how you stay calm and stay cool, collected?
I don't.
So what you be thinking about?
Crash? Nah, I'm playing.
Cause I know you gotta have thick skin to do what you do.
Yeah, but I got like honestly, shout out to J-Rod from QC Media. I'm gonna have him pull up on you. Shout out to J-Rod from QC Media. He is another platform over in Tampa. Me and him talk a lot, right? And he you know what I'm saying, he the older, so he got a old, you know what I'm saying, a wiser mind than me. So I be calling him like, bruh, guess what this man, I'm trying, bruh. I be ready, you feel me? And he be like, he'll show me the other side. Shout out to String, she'll do the same thing. My girl's a good, like, person that I vent to. That's really what it is. I just snap on them about something before I get to the person to snap on them about it. Just because I don't be trying to do all that.
All right, so what you do outside of blogging? What's something you do? I don't want to say nothing, Cause I kind of seen a little bit, but like, what's other things you do other than blog? 'Cause I know sometimes that life gets stressful.
Yeah, I like the like art, bro. Like I'm real in tune with art. I like to call myself a cannabis connoisseur. If you know what I'm saying, that's what I like to do. So I like to smoke myself a little bit of cannabis, just so YouTube don't flag you. And I like to like do art, bro. Like I paint like just random shit. Yeah. I like the shoe shop.
That's how we connected. You were painting.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, most definitely. And he was on my live, and we was chopping it up there while I was painting. And honestly, that night, bro, I don't know what I was doing. I was like, it just happened. I think I was listening to like some slow and reverb, like Brent Faiyaz type music.
Yeah, you was.
And so like, I was just vibing that night. Like I was just vibing, and that's my thing. I like to paint. Play. I ain't gonna lie. Like I be playing Xbox. Like I be on Fortnite. I just got FIFA 22 and UFC. I've been knocking niggas out all day. I've been knocking niggas out all day. So like I just be chilling, bro. Like I really just be chilling. I be chilling.
Cause a lot of people don't know the face. I mean the face behind the name. They just know the name.
Right. But I try to keep it that way.
Yeah.
I try to keep it that way. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like this the first like real interview I done sat down and did. Like.
Shout out to what I think of podcast. You heard what he said. We the first.
This really like the first interview. You gonna see it on YouTube. Like this the first interview I've ever really like sat down and did. Not because I didn't have the chance. It just like I just wasn't trying to. I ain't want nobody thinking that I was in the music. You know what I'm saying? In the industry I'm in for clout. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of bloggers, they don't be street journalists. They be bloggers.
You heard what he said.
You feel me? A lot of the bloggers be doing shit for clout. Like they'll come up with headlines and da 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 da. They'll go rah back and forth with a rapper on the internet. They'll do all, you know what I'm saying? Because they know it's getting them the attention, the follows, and all that. If you ever wanted to find me, the name is in my bio, you know what I'm saying, in the fourth quarter bio, but it ain't like I'm out here. I don't even post about myself. You be seeing some blogs that make a post about their CEO. I ain't gonna name names, but there's a few. Like, they'll do the collab thing, and they'll tag their personal page with their blog and be like, CEO of blah, blah, blah says da-da-da-da-da. I don't be doing all that.
It's down on the radar.
Yeah, it's not even, it's like, it's that, and then it's, when the time's right for me, you know what I'm saying, when people get hip to my brand, and my brand has done enough to the point to where they now want to know who's behind it, then I'll let them do their research. I never wanted to be the guy to be like, look at me, this is, I did this. I ain't never really been raised like that. We wasn't on that.
Yeah, cause for a little story time for y'all. I woke up one morning. I think I just had posted Africa Black's interview, and I get a weird DM. I'm like, who the hell is this? But me knowing, I'm already in tune because I looked at the bio, but I never clicked on the page, so I already knew who he was. I just like, damn. So I was like, I wake up, I think I called my stepdad. I was like, bro, your fourth quarter just hit me up because you had just started your interviews. Mm-hmm. So from my step, I'm like, oh, I got competition now, you feel me? But that's just the Florida, Orlando mindset. Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, you got to be in competition with this person. Mm-hmm. But I looked at it as like, damn, is he trying to like scope out the competition or he really vibing with me? But
yeah, I don't be in competition. Like, I'm competitive. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm never in competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I want to be do I want your interviews to do more views than mine? No. Of course I'm not finna lie and tell you, yeah, bro, do better than me. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that.
Of course not.
But if your shit doing better than mine, I'm gonna be like, good shit. What do I need to do? That's how I think. What do I need to do now? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not, well, what is he doing? What do I need to do?
But it's always that crab in the bucket mentality, you feel me? It's always that survival mechanism, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody, you know, you got to watch out for everybody. But I really appreciate the support and the love that you showed because a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people still looking at me like, but yeah.
Nah, like, I'm going to keep it real. Like, people like you are needed. Like, this type platform is needed. You get what I'm saying? Because if they going off what I post, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna think that bitch Chirac. Y'all gonna think everybody, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. So like a platform like this, in a platform like my interviews and what you got going on right now, is what cities like this need. When you see, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. Like, so I'm rocking with you. Like I like what this platform gonna be for sure.
Yeah, cause I don't know. I don't want to say it, but I gotta say it though.
Go ahead.
Like, I love the people you got on there because most of the people you had on yours, I want on mine eventually. But I want to spread like positivity and just showing the good side of the artist. You feel me?
Right.
But you got to do the hard stuff. I don't want to do the hard stuff.
Right. A lot of exactly. I'd be. You could call it the hard stuff because
Yeah,
they be the police. You police. You do that. But it's like street journalism.
I don't know, man. I can't do it.
It's tough, but it's like it's not necessarily that I got like good relationship with these people, but like they know like I ain't on what them folks on. I ain't asking you this question because I don't even write their answers down, bro. They on camera and I don't really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't be, so I understand like, you know what I'm saying, why it's the hard job, but I'll do it. Shit, I'll do it. You got the good, I got the bad. Good cop, bad cop. All right, let's do it.
Okay, then. So, how you got into your interviews, like the ones you're doing now, and just being that hard, tough, getting all the hard evidence? Like, I kind of see you. If y'all ever watch Spider-Man, you know the guy that's in the office that try to get all the bad stuff of Spider-Man. That's how I see him.
Yeah.
He like what's his name? I don't know his name, but that's who you are. You like, gotta get Spider-Man, you know? So like that.
You. It's just like, so I was doing interviews before, and I was just doing like the basic interviews, like where you from, like how you got your rap name, and da. And like it was cool. I was dropping them. It was cool. It wasn't doing what I wanted to do. So I took like 2 years off. I didn't interview nobody for like 2 years straight. Like, and I deleted all my old interviews. Like I interviewed Moot Boy, Bad At Becky, Dreesy. Like I'm mad. That's a different subject. I shouldn't have said that name. A whole bunch of them. A whole bunch of people. Dave from the Grave. I did Dave from the Grave's first interview ever. First blog to ever post Dave from the Grave.
Dave from the Grave tried to charge me a lot of money, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, don't get man. And that's what we'll get to that in a second. But back to the interview question. We'll get to that in a second. Back to the interview question. I did that the first part and it didn't work. Took that break off, and I was like, how I'm gonna get people to tune in? Ask what they want to know.
Yeah.
Ask what they are asking you to find out. Like how, you know what I'm saying? They want to know about beef. They want to know about negativity. That's what gets views. That's what gets likes. That's what gets answers. That's what tells the truth behind everything. Majority of it. So I felt like nobody else was asking it. I'm gonna ask it then. But there isn't nobody that's really asking the questions that I'm asking in Florida.
No, they not.
There's not one person.
You won't see me asking no questions.
You feel me? And it's like, and it's not because I'm police. It's because, hey, this where I'm from. I'm from Florida. So like, can't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm covering where I'm from, and it's like this is what's needed. We don't need to call someone from wherever they from and pay X amount of dollars to get the views that they looking for. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it. So that's why I felt the need to do it.
Okay then. So, out of all your interviews so far, because you got a couple more coming up, but we ain't gonna speak on it too much. We talk about the ones you got now. Who was your funnest one, or the one you like doing the most? Because you got some out there, and if you really watch them, they got like in them short amount of clips, they got a lot of gems in them. So who was the one you had fun doing?
The funniest one I done did, probably Spook. Spook shit was funny.
Yeah, Spook is hilarious, man.
Spook shit was funny.
I heard you laughing in the background a few times.
That was the talk of the town too for a while. They was making it seem like I was making fun of, because they said I laughed in another interview. But yeah, Spook funny. Like I ain't had no choice but to laugh, bro. Like you heard him, like the man funny, bro. The man funny. But as far as like content, YJB Toby.
He charged me a lot of money too.
See, they tried you. They trying. I ain't gonna lie.
They just don't know.
Stop trying this man like that.
They don't know, man. They don't see the goodness. You feel me? They don't know the people I know.
They be tripping. But YJB Toby had great content.
He did. He was speaking some real stuff. Shout out to him.
What's crazy though is there's parts of the interview y'all probably won't see for another like 6 more months, another year. We got like I say, we got some good content, but we gotta wait for certain things to happen before they get released. So that what that is.
So what's next for you? What's the next thing? What's the next biggest thing? And before you answer that, how you feel about the Orlando scene? Just in general, like, cause you see everything. So what's your take on
It's
how
cool.
you feel about everything.
It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. It's kind of in the transitional phase right now. Where like we're looking for the next one, like the next wave. You know about Glock and Hot and Rico and you know what I'm saying, that wave, and Tony Boy and Whoop and Mook Boy and D Boy and all of them. You know about them. Now we're looking for that next. You know what I'm saying? That next wave of that pool. Who's gonna be the next ones? A lot of shit's changed though in a quick amount of time.
Who you like? Who you feel is the next one? Who you feel like the chosen one? I got a few, but I ain't gonna say nobody name. I ain't giving nobody.
Shit. I give you like 5 from Orlando right now that have a real chance.
Let's go.
Kick One.
Hard.
So Wavy Mike.
Gotta listen to him.
You got to. And a lot of people be like, it's his energy is what gets a lot of people. He be turned up. So like people take that as like, oh, that nigga crazy. It's like, nah, that nigga just lit. Like if you know what I'm saying, that's how he be. But like I'm a fan of these people too though, because I've heard music that ain't nobody else heard. So I say them too. The female rap, there could be about 3 or 4 of them females that could do it. You got Nia Dene.
Hard.
You got Kiwi.
You gotta listen to her.
Kiwi hard, but she inconsistent than a motherfucker. She be taking like too much time off. Anyway, but yeah, Dave from the Grave could do it if he wants to. He like people like him, like people like his bars. People do. So him. So my Baby B&E got potential. I ain't gonna say he was like the next one up. He need to do a little bit more.
Shout out to Baby B&E.
Yeah, shout out to Baby B&E. I like Baby B&E. Baby B&E will tell you like I actually tried to like put paperwork on B&E. Like I wanted B&E. You know what I'm saying? But things didn't happen like that. But now
everybody talks about this dude, man.
Yeah, he need to do. But I'm ready for him to drop. I'm ready for him to drop something. Yeah, but YJB Toby could be next. There's a lot of them, bro. It's the biggest thing about Orlando rappers is the inconsistencies. And as an upcoming rapper, you see how like the big artists, right? Like they'll go 6 months without dropping. I'm building my fan base, or I'm building promo. You know what I'm saying? Upcoming artists should not be doing that. Don't nobody know who, you know what I'm saying? You need to be dropping so people can be aware of who you is. Build that momentum, build that buzz. So I'm not a fan of like a lot of the artists who be taking that long ass break and dropping music or don't be dropping music. I feel like upcoming artists, you better be dropping at least 2 videos a month. At least. And if you're not, I can't take you serious.
Heard that. That's why I came out hard. If I dropped anything, I try to drop. That's why I dropped so many videos. Just so people can see it.
Got to. And it's like, say somebody drops a hard song, you go to type. Say you hear a new artist, right, tonight. Say I post somebody, you're like, damn, he hard. That's his only audio out. You go to type it in, ain't nothing there. So what? You just want to go off one song forever? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's have a body of work. Let's build momentum. Let's build the buzz. I'm not a fan of the inconsistencies, and I feel like Orlando would be in a much better place if people focus back on the music how it was 2 years ago. You look at 2 years ago, bro. I made a top 25 list in 2018 or 19. There was like 4 or 5 people that I could have put number 1.
Yeah.
Now it's like, bro, there's a clear number 1.
Who's the clear number 1?
Who's the hottest right now in Orlando?
Yeah.
Hot Boy. Right now. Like out. Hot Boy. Out. Now, I'm going to say it because, I don't care about, you know what I'm saying? If Glock 9 was out, it would probably be Glock.
You think so?
The reason why, and again, I ain't got nothing to do with what they, you know what I'm saying, what they got going on. This is strictly from music.
Because you and Africa Black had the same take on it.
Exactly. This ain't got nothing to do with that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is strictly music. Come on.
What you mean, come on? Hot is more relatable. I can relate that. Like, I love Glock, but I'm more relatable to Hot. I can relate to him because he harmonized. Glock always rapping about Feel me? He always on some hard. I never heard Glock sing or nothing like that. You feel me? Glock got one song that like I'm relatable, like Memory Lane. That's his hard song.
Mhm.
That's a song that got me to keep listening to him. And then he pulled me in with that song. But Hot got Don't Need Time. Then he got Reminiscing. Then he got all these songs that pull you to.
When did them songs come out?
He was in jail though.
Hold on. When did Don't Need Time come out?
2019, 2021. I don't remember.
2019, 2020, wasn't it? Somewhere around there. Glock been doing this since like 2017, bro, 2018. That's why I say, like, Glock is still, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's still him. And this is why I say right now, if Glock never got locked up for all of this, whatever's going on, even before they came and picked him up for the RICO, he was dropping.
He was.
And they was all doing millions of views in less than months. Like in a month, he was doing 1 million views consistently. I remember we made a post at one point that and back to back, in 10 videos straight, all hit 1 million views.
Wow.
And his label don't do nothing for him. And I'm not saying Hot's label does, because Hot has genuine fans.
Yeah.
But Glock 9 never had a machine behind him. He was never in partnership. All of his was genuine, organic, street, like, you get what I'm saying?
Out the mud.
And I'm not saying Hot's wasn't. I'm just saying if Glock kept that momentum and never got locked up, he's been locked up for what now? Like 8-9 months?
Yeah.
Imagine 8-9 months of Glock 9 music consistently.
Yeah, you're right. You sold me. So, what about Reese?
He hard.
He can't be that next? Or he already missed his window?
With Cut and Reese, he's hard. He is
hard.
Orlando. Like, he represents Orlando. The thing about it is, and I actually had this conversation with DJ Matty Ice. He said Orlando didn't. He said this on our interview. Go watch that on Fourth Quarter TV YouTube. He said that Orlando didn't embrace Cut and Reese, and the reason why he says that they didn't. I say they didn't as well. But the reason why I said they didn't is because how he came out, the song he came out with. Y'all remember? You remember his biggest song at the time that blew him up was the No Statements.
No Statements, yeah.
The fans say he was dissing somebody.
We don't know.
Based on rumors, you get what I'm saying? Whoever he was dissing was whoever he was dissing.
Okay.
That, I feel like, kind of cut a lot of his fan base off. This Orlando's never going to fully get behind Cut and Reese.
Heard that.
But he's hard though. He's definitely hard. Like, and I rock with Reese. Like, and I was the first, again, Fourth Quarter TV, the first blog to ever post with Reese. Reese will tell you we've been posting him since Rockstar, before he ever blew up.
Yeah, that's all.
Anything. You feel me?
Yeah.
My story, all that. So it's nothing against, but you know what I'm saying? That song was beneficial, but it was also detrimental.
Heard that.
And that's how that distance stuff can go sometimes.
Yeah.
But
man.
other than that, he been going crazy.
So what's next for you?
Right now, bro, I'm really trying to like get down a formula, like, of how I'm really studying the music game, bro. Like, I want to do more than what I'm doing. Like, I don't just want to blog. Like, I'm about to get to the point where I don't even want to run the blog. I want to get like a studio. I want to get like a compound. You get what I'm saying? Where artists can come. And shout out to like No Jumper and platforms like that. Like how No Jumper has their studio. I want to have something like that in Florida.
That'd be hard.
And I want to keep the talent here. I want to find ways to really blow up a talent independently without a label. They don't have to get hold in on $1 million. They can just spend a couple hundred here, a couple hundred there, and get their stream money back, and not have to deal with labels.
But nobody how you gonna bring everybody back unified? Because nobody's unified. Everybody's separate. I call it 4 corners, 5 corners. Mm-hmm. So everybody's just stuck in their ways.
Everybody's stuck in their ways. That answers your question. It's gonna be hard to unify people that don't want to be unified. I would love to, like, I would love for the blog to, you know what I'm saying, promote unity. But the thing about it is, when we post unity, don't nobody care about that. A couple hundred likes. But if I posted them same rappers that I was trying to unite, if they get locked up, I better do thousands of likes. It's a society thing, bro. It's just generation, and it's my generation. We that is what it is. Like, it's bad, but it's hard. It's hard to, again, unify a society that's ran by Grand Theft Auto. For real.
Last question before we get out of here, man. What you value more, loyalty or respect?
I'd rather somebody be loyal, because I'm going to make you respect me. You going to respect me. So I'd rather you just be loyal. You might as well just be loyal.
Because you got that respect factor already.
Yeah, like, if whatever the situation is, whatever the situation is, you going to respect me. Money, work ethic, power, influence, time, money, anything, you're going to respect it. Just because, like, I'm always going to show respect. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to expect that in return. And if I don't get it, then I'm going to bounce out. I mean, ain't no dealings. So I'd rather somebody be loyal.
I heard that.
What's up?
All right, man. We're going to end it off on that note. I want to thank my boy, Mr. Fourth Quarter himself, for coming through. He don't come outside that much.
This exclusive.
So, yeah, man. Shout out to him. Hey, I got something for y'all. We ain't confirming all the way yet. I got 2 out of the 3. But me and Fourth Quarter might have something. We talked about it a little bit, but I need him to give me a definite yes. And when I get it, I'll get back to y'all. But that's all, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we out.
Hey, man, stop playing with him, man. Get an interview in. Hoe ass niggas.
Yo, it's your boy Nate, man. The hottest podcast out right now. What We're All Thinking podcast. Man, y'all need to go like, comment, subscribe for real, man. This podcast going up. We got bangers on the way. A lot of bangers, man. Y'all go view them last 2 episodes, man. If y'all really vibe with me. And we out.